How are you today?
Good. How's everything?
I'm well. What are you up to?
I'll put a little primer on our project car here today. So,
How's it coming?
slow but steady. A lot of dents in this one.
Really? It's really bad?
Just dent-wise. Rust-wise, no problems, but a lot of dents. It's an old car, 1941. Beyond that.
Mr. George, how you doing today?
Hi, sir. How are you?
I am well, thank you. What you got going on?
Now we're fine-tuning this Plymouth. They're ready for paint.
Yeah?
All the body work now. We're going over, make sure we don't have any chips or missed anything. We'll have a final coat of primer on it. We're going to block that out. Be ready for boats to paint.
So you have to primer it again?
One final coat to make it even.
How many times would you primer one of these? What would you typically do?
This car, this is only one time. It's over the body work and you block that all out. And you put a final coat on just to make it all even. Make sure there's no bare metal spots. Make sure there's no body work showing. Just to make a nice even surface, and then you paint over top of that. So technically twice, 3 times would be max.
So when I saw you doing it where we ran our fingers over it, that's not considered a primer coat?
Oh no, that's
just a...
the way it came in. That was the that primer. We took all that out.
And then you laid over...
We do our body work, we take out the dents, do our body work.
Right.
Then we prime it. We block that all down, make sure there's no imperfections. We'll put a final coat on it just for even to make sure it's all one color. It just makes it easier to paint.
Okay. What you doing?
Putting on what they call a guide coat. So when you sand it down, you find all your low spots, any deep scratches that might be in there. It'll sand, when you sand the primer, the black will stay in all the low spots.
So that's just a powder?
It's just, almost like a, I guess it's like a carbon, almost like you find in a pencil. And it just simply goes on.
And then you sand over that and the black stuff stays down?
Right. If you have any bad low spots or anything, it'll stay right in there. And then you'll see them a lot easier.
Details.
What are you doing?
Just gonna go media blast this and repaint it.
What is it?
It's a AC compressor for the 71 Mustang.
Mr. Rick,
Yes.
how are you today?
Doing good, man.
Yeah, what are you up to? Did you get some goodies in the mail?
Finally
What'd
got
you get?
some parts in the mail, and we're just putting on what I can put on at this point.
So what's that?
This is just a seal that goes between the disc brake shield and the spindle. Keep any kind of grease and stuff from getting in there. And that's a jounce bumper that goes up in the front.
So you're trying to put the brakes on this thing? Is that the idea?
Yeah,
Today?
the whole front suspension. Put all this on yesterday. The control all the stuff.
So this is all brand new stuff?
Yeah, it's all new. Yeah, the gentleman wanted everything replaced with new parts. Trying to simulate a stock vehicle, you know, something that's got all the parts like it was when it was delivered. That's what his goal is anyway.
So Nate, what are you doing? Looking busy today?
Yeah, I'm just helping Rick out, you know, I'm just here for second eyes. Just in case he needs a helping hand. 4 eyes are better than 2.
When you had your glasses on, it'd be 8.
We have 6. We have 6 eyes right now.
Yeah, so what are you doing here, Nate? What's going on?
Changing AC compressor.
Yeah? Whose piece of shit is this?
Some guy, the owner knows. See if every now and again holds a camera. Never seen a movie yet. This is the trailer.
And this is the front clip that Chuck ripped off,
Yeah.
buying beer with his girlfriend. You got it working over here?
Yeah. Look at the test run. Blowing cold. Gotta finish putting it back together.
Nice. What are you doing?
Fighting,
Hey, baby.
fighting.
I know.
When I
Hey,
back
sweetheart.
she runs and hides behind the table, so she's just coming out of there. She's like, "Whoa, nobody!" What are we doing? We
What are you
are
doing?
patterning pieces from the Packard.
For which car?
26 Packard out there.
Oh, yeah?
I think it's on one of the lists. We are.
This is the one that was the box last week or something? Last week that was the box that was over there? This one?
Yes.
With the
Yes.
ugly padding, like
Yes.
horsehair? Uh-huh.
Yeah, and see, it since has had a redo, a cheap redo. Mims, come on.
It's okay.
A cheap redo, and I am uncovering what the original upholstery and putting the pattern to it
Yeah.
because he wanted it original. This is what I look. This is crazy. Where'd it go? Oh my god. Anyway, it was this. Had this on it.
Like some kind of allure?
First.
Is that what that is?
Then this. Yeah, it's just some old furniture.
Yeah.
And
50s velour.
this actually is mohair, which originally, that's the original right here.
Right.
This is what the gentleman that owned the car says that
Put it on.
was in there. Now that's mohair.
Oh, really?
That stuff's
That feels nice. That feels nice.
woolly.
Wow.
Itchy, kind of.
Yeah.
But it lasts forever. You can see this is actually
That was the original.
buzzes all off
Yeah,
it.
but it's held up better than that.
Yeah. So this is what I am going to pattern to redo because I'll add a little bit of padding and then recover it as original like that. Same with all these door panels.
Right.
I'm going to cut them down. They're getting uncovered, but I'm patterning them first and then seeing what's underneath and going from there.
Behind me, I just picked up a new project. I wouldn't actually call it new, it's new to me. It's definitely not new to anybody else, that's for sure. It's a 1947 Lincoln Zephyr. I picked the project up. It's going to be a pretty radical car when I get done with it. I'm going to do a 7.5-inch chop on the top. I'm going to cut about 10 inches off the bottom of the car, so I'm actually sectioning the body on the car. So when I get done, the whole car should be probably just a little over 3 feet tall when I'm done. It doesn't look like a whole lot right now. I've got a long ways to go. But my first thing is I've got the motor transmission sitting over here, and I've got a front end for it. I'm going to get all that in there. I want to get a rear end in it, and I want to get it running. Once it runs, then I know that I can continue with the body and start chopping the body down over top of the motor and the frame and all that fun stuff. So that'll be a pretty interesting build. Yeah, if I had more time on my own, I'd probably get done a lot faster.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, probably more than a year. It would be nice to get it done in a year. Yes, I would love that. It all depends on the finances. I think about buying a new house and all kinds of stuff. So might be a little rough this year, but
A house over your street rod? What are you kidding me? What are you?
fortunately, they're not my priorities.
I see. I see. If mama ain't happy,
Yeah, right.
nobody's happy.
Exactly.
So you did a little bit of process. So what is it? Process.
Progress.
Progress.
Yes.
My
yes.
English
I made
not
a
so
little-
good.
I made a little progress. Now the only problem I might have here is, of course, I've got my exhaust manifold right here, and then my steering box is literally exactly in the center of my motor. So now I got to either come up with an exhaust system that's going to come out here, or something, or fender well headers, or something to that effect. I'm not sure yet, but
Like the Zoomy pipes or something?
yeah, exactly. Like the big zoomy headers,
Yep.
big fender well stuff they used to use on the 57 Chevys and stuff. I think I can get away with that here because I got the big bubbly fenders that go on here also. I got all this room back underneath here.
Yeah.
So I think that's what I'm going to wind up doing. Give me a set of those.
That motor's a ready-to-go motor, or that's just a mock-up?
No, actually, that's a ready-to-go motor. That's a good running motor. That was one of our customers here actually took it out of his car because he wanted something a little bit more than what this is. I think this is a 30 over 350, which turns into like about a 355. But I know he was looking for a 383 stroker, so they put I think that's what they put in his car for him. And then of course this motor, he wasn't sure, he didn't know what was in it when he bought the car, so he let it go fairly cheap. I feel like I got a real good deal on the motor and transmission for it. The 700 R4 automatic also, so that seems to be my motor and transmission choice.